You gonna put your hat on? No, you don't want to? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Gardening with the Petersons. My name is Amaris, and if this is your first time being here, welcome. Hello. How are you? I am sitting in my garden space as my baby is trying to rip my pages, probably eat them. I'm in my garden space. It is officially stained, fenced in. My beds are all together, soil in them, and we are ready for all the good things to happen. But all of my 8 beds are filled with compost, and some of them, and they all have seeds in them for like flowers at first, and I'm just giving the other things a little bit more time to get bigger so that I can plant them. It's my turn. I don't think I can fit this. I'll try. I think it's too small. Is it too small? All right. Let's do a quick little garden check of all my seeds that I planted. My cucumbers. They're doing good. I did plant more cucumbers behind it, so it's not just going to be these 5. There's some more that I've planted. My nasturtium is popping up, which is awesome. The marigolds in the corners popping up, and then this bed, which it looks really dry right now, but I have to go out here and water. I have cilantro planted in the back with some flowers, and marigolds, nasturtiums. I forget what else I planted. I wrote it down, but I forget. And then I have my tomatoes and my basil. Look, they survived the night, which is really awesome. That makes me really happy that they survived. So what I'm going to do is get some more tomato seeds and just put them in the ground so I can start my succession planting. And the basil lasted. New place, it looks great. So we're seeing. And then my little walkway I have here. Let's check this. Corn's still doing good. I have to go in here and water these because they are dry. So we're gonna take care of that today. Lift it off, give it some sun. Yep. This is my row of okra. These are cucumbers. And I'm sure I have like other stuff in here that's planted that's taking a while to pop up as well. And then the rest of my tomatoes and peppers in here that I'm not going to plant into the ground just yet. I'm going to let them just, enjoy their space. But I'm gonna bottom water these and we'll go from there. All right, so I have really high nitrogen soil that we have in our raised beds, and so I know that that's not completely a good thing, which some plants, they thrive on all of that nitrogen, and other plants, the nitrogen is too much. So what we did to kind of break that up is we got alfalfa pellets, and we just went to our local PetSmart. No, it was Petco actually we went to, and we got alfalfa pellets. This is the bag of alfalfa pellets that we used. This is like, we bought 2 bags, and that one's almost gone. And this is pellets. This is what they look like. They break down, once they're wet and all that. But this is in the beds, in all of the beds, and in all of our trees also. So because I don't have anything really in this bed right now except for flowers around, this is what we did. The pellets. This is what the looks like in the soil, and we sprinkled them on top, and then we just watered it in, got it really well, and so it breaks down really good, and it helps to not neutralize, but like not make, so it's a balance. That's what it is. So it balances out the nitrogen. So hopefully the soil that we got, it looked really well, really good, and it just has a lot of bark in it though. But this was turkey tail or turkey compost, I believe, and we got this delivered to our house from our local Ace Hardware. And yeah, we got it. It's in all of my raised beds and all around my trees here, and so it's really good for the trees. I have to go and add more like soil around the trees, but we go in and just water everything in, and the trees, they love them. So that's what the soil looks like. There are also other beneficial things that you can put into the ground to help balance out that nitrogen in the soil. Okay, so here are different plants that you can put into your soil to help balance out the nitrogen if your soil is high in nitrogen. So there are things like cover crops. You have peas, there's clover, beans, alfalfa, which is what we have in our beds. And so it says alfalfa is a powerful nitrogen fixer of all legumes. It's strong in iron, is a good source of phosphorus, potassium, magnesium, and trace minerals. So it has all those good things that that the plants need to thrive and grow. And so clovers, you can get, those are good cover crops to put into the ground, because once you plant them, and once they're done growing for the season, you just kind of mix them up, cut them up, and bury them in the soil, and that helps to balance things out. So we got our alfalfa pellets in. I also put in worm castings and something else, and I also have compost that's going. So all of those things together are going to create a really good balance in soil, so the plants stay healthy and they thrive and do what they're supposed to do. Just my space. Lovely space. Strawberries coming in. These are the strawberries that I grew from the cuttings from the strawberries that we ate last year, and I just regrew them. So if you're wondering if that hack works, yes it does. Yes it does. My sunflowers are popping up. The ladybugs are out. I'm trying to create a flower border right in here, so I'm going to have to dig up the rest of that and plant more flowers because this is where I want them to grow. And then get my little lights.
Mommy, see the purse?
Just a minute, baby.
Mommy, what are you for?
And I think either I'm looking at turning my wisterias into like trees. They're trees, but I don't want them up along my fence because the bigger they get, like that beauty right there, she's older than the rest of these ones. We got these last year, and we had 2 of them, I believe. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We bought 8 ones last year, and we had 2. But the other one that's all the way over there on the opposite side of the fence, that one is struggling because we had to cut off a branch that was dead. So it'll come back. We thought these were no good, but they're fine. All of these have also got the alfalfa pellets around them. And I am going to water, but it is too hot in the day to do that right now. But I'm just trying to trellis or support them up so that I can start having them grow up, and then I'll stake them around like a 2x4 or something like that. We'll see. But yeah, there's my space. I gotta water all my seedlings and things, but I'm gonna wait until it gets a little darker to do that. So there's that. But thank you for watching. I know it's been a while since I did a video. We had, I'm gonna wait for this to pass. That's what happens when you live on a busy street, where your backyard is facing the busy street. So it's been a while since I made a video and everything like that, because in Pesach and Feast of Matzah, so I took time off from recording, at least. But in the meantime, excuse me, we got 4 trees that we put into the ground and filled in our raised beds and got the garden ready for this season. So thank you for still sticking around and hanging out with us and until I could come back. But that is it for now, and we will see you in the next one.